guys, it's early morning Sunday. It's about 11:30. Actually, not really early. It's almost afternoon. But we're gonna head over to the Cars and Coffee. I'm picking up gas right now, and see what we find out. Also got a GoPro mount on my B pillar. All right, before we start our day, we're gonna go ahead and get some coffee, because the Cars and Coffee is at the Palm Beach outlets, and there are no Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks there, from what I know. So it's pretty much just cars and cars. So me and my girlfriends are gonna get some right here at the Dunkin' Donuts. So once we get this, we're gonna head right to the outlets. We're kind of like 3 hours late from when it first started, but it was raining earlier all morning, so it wasn't really worth coming early. All right, super fail. I thought the Cars and Coffee was today because they usually have it the first weekend of every month, but today is an RV show instead, and they pushed it to next week. So we're gonna go ahead and get some pho instead. Yeah, and boba tea. So we're gonna do that before we go to PBIR for the Lexus driving experience. And yeah, here we go. Pho 16, best in Palm Beach.
They just woke up. I think Andy's still sleeping.
Alright, so we just finished eating pho and we're gonna get some boba tea, and then we're gonna head over to the track. So can't wait. Alright, so it's currently 1:03. We have to get to the track by 1:40. That's our sign-in time, and I think I'm about 45 minutes away. So we're gonna hit this back road beeline and just gun it until we get there. So so we finally made it to the track. There's already people set up over here for whatever. This is where we're parking. I'm next to another USB ISF actually. This is a newer model, probably 2011. It's really nice. But I'm gonna grab my gear and see if I'm allowed to record or take pictures. So yeah, see you inside. Walking to the little building that they have set up and trying to see where we gotta go, but there's a lot of fucking nice ass cars here. Alright, so first look, you got the RCF race car. Oh, this thing is gorgeous. Oh my god, two-piece rotors. Seats with Takata harnesses, wide body. Here's a Matador red one. We got a blue GSF, and this is the F Sport IS 200T, I think. A lot of GSFs here, so I'm hoping we get to ride the GSFs. So this is the bathroom that they provide for you. We're inside the driving school, I guess, prep room before we go out and drive.
471 horsepower. I like the fact that they put the 1 on the end of that. Welcome to the Lexus Performance Driving School. This is our first event of the school itself. We are on our first weekend. We're going to cover a few things here as far as the introduction and our safety aspect of the stuff. Our two different exercises that you will be doing are the autocross or the kart track over here on my right, and then the racetrack over there on the left. Two different cars or two different groups of cars that will be in those specific exercises. The IS F Sport and the RC F Sport versus the GSF and the RCF. A little bit of a horsepower difference between the two, but as far as overall feeling, the balance of the vehicle is almost identical. So that to me just basically tells me that it's essentially the same engineers developed both forms of cars or both sets of cars. If we look at this here, we have a substantial or a really long straightaway right there. We've set up a bunch of blue cones out on the track. The blue cones are sort of your drop dead spot where you don't want to go past that. You don't want to brake past that. You like to be on the brakes before or at the blue cones. Right here, best thing about the cars is the sound. They have a killer exhaust note to them. And there's the turn in. There's an apex. There's the other apex. That's the exit and the apex for that corner, and the exit on driver's right. The racetrack right here that they use, they do have a long, really long corners, and it provides, again, the opportunity to balance the car out and feel the thing out in the turn as opposed to really short, abrupt corners. The history of the vehicles right here, the ISF, I remember when that came out, it had an enormous amount of power, and it was a fantastic car to power slide. And it was
Alright, so apparently we're not allowed to have any cameras in the car at all, not even a GoPro. So I'm gonna have to put all my equipment back in the car. And the only I gotta show you guys today is probably just these cars sitting out here in the parking lot. So sorry about that. Oh, so annoying. What was it?
It was
good?
fun. Yeah, it was good.
You guys gonna go over there now? Try the Fs?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, so we're going to be driving the 350s first before we get over to the track and drive the F models, but I'm not allowed to record, so. Alright, we're in the car, we're in the RC, about to go. I'm not supposed to be recording, but. Alright, so I just took one lap in the 350 and I hit those corners like no problem. That thing holds and has lots of grip. So I'm hoping to test the IS 350 and see how that performs. Alright, so I just drove the IS 350 F Sport, and it's a lot lighter than the RC 350, and definitely want to go sideways a lot more. Handles really good. These cars are very agile, but I'm hoping to get a couple more laps in the RC and the IS, so we'll see. My girlfriend driving like a grandma. So we finished the autocross course, and we're gonna actually tackle the main course with the F models. I think they're loading new cars right now because the other ones are really hot, so it's gotta cool down. Okay, so me and my girlfriend, we're driving in the RCF. This is everyone else, and we're gonna follow the instructor first on the course. I figured she'd ride with me because she doesn't really feel like driving. Oh my god, it's so cool. I need to adjust my seat, too short. So get close, steering wheel down, further away. Put my seatbelt on. Alright, so I can't record anymore, so we're gonna run this track real quick. Can I have you record?
So as we get on the racetrack, you're going to see some orange cones around both left and right hand side. That's going to be kind of your reference markers, kind of connect the dots, if you will. Turn-in point, your apex of the corner, your track out point. Anytime you see one left or right, you want to put the car up next to it. And again, follow the line that I'm taking through there. So about the space that you guys have there, a couple car lengths in between. That way there, the best to keep that up. Best we can keep rolling on through there. Keep the speeds up and nice and fun. You'll also see some blue cones, like there's one here to your right-hand side, kind of right between the 3 and the 2 that's out there for brake marking. That's basically your braking point, the last place you want to brake out for a corner. So in case you fall behind a bit, you don't want to go anywhere past that blue cone to brake. So just keep our eyes up, looking for all those through you. And again, you kind of unwind your hands for the corners, squeeze that gas pedal on down out of the corner.
This is amazing.
Really long right-hand turn here, so kind of be in the middle of the track so you can see those cones around the corner, and then bring it down to your right-hand side and then back left.
The screen went black. Is it still recording? The screen went black. Is it
Oh
still?
yeah, it's a recording.
And same thing come on the back stretch here. As you unwind your hands and start squeezing that gas pedal on down.
You can tap the screen too, so you can see you're still recording.
Oh. Okay.
I don't want to go too close to it.
And see another brake marker here. Gonna run around the 4 there while I'm passing now. Gonna brake hard again there, back down around 40 or so for this last kind of hairpin turn down here. And come on the front stretch, same thing. We're just gonna wind those hands, squeeze that gas pedal on down. Braking here right at that opening in the fence, right there at that blue cone, back down a couple gears, and on into turns 1 and 2.
How you feeling, babe?
I can't even keep my head up.
Yeah, looking good, guys. I'm liking the spacing there. Just keep that up. We'll keep ripping this last lap here.
The front guy is really good. What, follow the instructor? Very impressive driver.
It's getting so fucking close though. Okay.
Too aggressive on that one. Sorry.
Alright, guys. Give us some throttle off that corner, and then we'll start coasting down the back stretch here as we come in for our right lap.
Wow, this is amazing. This car, the sound is amazing. It rev matches when it downshifts. It's just so great. Oh my god. Hope my battery doesn't die through the whole session. I want to get at least one full lap.
Another one?
Thanks for coming. I love you. Love you more. Oh, I'm having so much fun. Oh, I think we're going back to the pits. The cars cool down. For an express option, this is nice. For free, you get to drive freaking the F model and the F Sports. Like this is insane. Most people pay $800 for a whole day of racing their car on the track. So the fact that they gave it a free option for you to go race their cars, it's fucking mind-blowing, man.
Alright, guys. Just follow me on forward here to this outside row, and we're just going to stop, put them in park, leave them run.
I was only able to get one lap because it's one lap per driver, and my girlfriend didn't want to drive, so it's fine. I had my experience with it and I enjoy it. Here's everyone right here coming back in on the track. A bunch of GSFs and a bunch of RCFs. I didn't get to drive the GSF, unfortunately, as much as I wanted to, but it's fine. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I couldn't get as much footage as I wanted, but it's still something, right? So we're gonna head home now before it starts raining like crazy. So see you on the next one.